There are many ways to see through a person's heart. One method is to ask sudden questions to observe their wisdom and ability to adapt. This way, you can avoid giving them time to prepare, which allows for a more genuine reflection of their thinking depth and knowledge reserve. This method is quite common in daily life. How can it be implemented? First, create a suitable conversational atmosphere. When the other party is unprepared, ask a sudden question that requires thought or judgment. Second, after asking the question, observe their immediate reaction, including their facial expressions, language, and how they handle the question. Pay attention to whether their response is logical and well-reasoned. Third, evaluate their answer to assess their adaptability and knowledge. This also tests their understanding and quick thinking, helping to determine if they possess the ability to analyze and solve problems rapidly. Let's look at a real-life example. For instance, during an interview for a senior software engineer position at a tech company, the interviewer suddenly asked a non-technical question.
If you were working on a critical project and discovered that two team members couldn't cooperate due to personal conflicts, how would you handle it?
First, this question tests the candidate's reaction and communication skills, as well as their ability to resolve conflicts and manage teams. Second, if the candidate's response is well-structured, it demonstrates their competence in thinking. For example, first, I would communicate with both individuals separately to understand the root of the conflict. Then, I would try to find a solution acceptable to both parties, such as clarifying roles or adjusting workflows. If the issue persists, I would report it to higher management for further support while ensuring the project timeline is not affected. If you are a physics teacher and you are in class, wanting to understand the student's comprehension and imagination, first you could use the sudden question method, such as,
if a car suddenly brakes, why do the passengers inside lean forward? Please explain using Newton's laws.
Second, listen to whether the student's answers demonstrate logical thinking. For example, this is due to inertia. According to Newton's first law, an object remains at rest or in uniform motion unless acted upon by an external force. When the car brakes, it stops, but the passengers' bodies continue to move forward due to inertia, causing them to lean forward. This shows that the students understand the concept of inertia and can apply it to real-world phenomena. When using this method, keep the following 3 points in mind to avoid awkward situations. First, use the method moderately. Overuse may make the other party uncomfortable and affect the communication outcome. Second, ask questions respectfully to avoid making the other party feel offended and unwilling to answer. 3. Questions should be relevant to the current context and practical, avoiding discomfort. The questions should be challenging but not overly tricky. This is a strategy to observe someone's wisdom and adaptability by asking sudden questions. By doing so, you can assess their reaction speed, knowledge, values, and wisdom, helping you better understand and judge them. In real life, this method can be applied in various scenarios such as interviews, negotiations, education, and daily communication, helping us better understand human nature, adapt, and make decisions.